wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point guard. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch the league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And that one misses. He doesn't get the second one. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And Adams with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Outside Edwards. Towns finds Prince. From the arc. And it's Towns missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Morant outside. Pass to Adams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Russell kicks to Gobert. The dish to Russell. And Bain pulls it down.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And stolen by Prince. Russell against Jackson. And Russell gets it to go.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Morant outside. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. It's stolen by Adams. And they're moving it up. Bain passes to Morant. Brooks outside. Bain finds Brooks. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out a lot right now.
And what really distinguishes Jackson is self-touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits both from the stripe. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Prince. And it's Morant with the rebound.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Now Edwards. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Edwards, that's good.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
For 3, Edwards. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. 3-pointer. Morant with another miss. Up top, Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. Payne for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Memphis out in front, up 6. And the second quarter will be on.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. A kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. 5 on the clock. Edwards can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. There's Jackson with the 3. Outside, Bain. The pass to Adams. Makes it off the glass. Adams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside, Russell. Prince in the corner. Back to Russell. He dishes it to Edwards. Down low. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Russell's got his second basket. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Morant reaches to Brooks. Out to Morant. Back to Brooks. Outside, Bain. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Bain against Edwards. Gobert the pass to Prince. Now here's Gobert. He's tightly guarded. Prince's shot is good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morant with it. Brooks finds Morant. Takes a three. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Russell. Out to Edwards. Over Bain. Ripped away. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Russell. Tries to keep it alive. Minnesota again turning it over. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. Adams outside. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Morant scanning the floor. And it's Brooks in the corner. Out to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Morant against Russell. Prince outside. They get the rebound. Gobert outside. Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Brooks, here we go. Morant outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gobert finds Towns. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Pass to Brooks. Morant right side. Outside for Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jab.
He had a nice open look right there. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
1 second left.
And what defense there from Gobert.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Reed, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. Timberwolves trail by 5. Reed finds Anderson. Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman.
First team.
That's his first foul. Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reed's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Outside, Jones. Aldama passes to Tillman. Stolen by Anderson. It's 2-on-1. Here's Noel. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Tillman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's the pass to Concho. Oh, good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. The lead is 2. There's the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's McLaughlin. It's stolen by Jones. Green, the pass to Aldama. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 5. McDaniels kicks to Anderson. Back to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. And here's Green outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Anderson finds McDaniel. Here's Noel. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Anderson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Noel. Anderson outside. The feed to McDaniels. It's rebounded by Memphis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conchar, the pass to Green. There's the screen. Right wing. To the inside. Here's Aldama. And that one is good. Aldama's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so Russell hits them both. Memphis leading by 6. Morant outside. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And it's Edwards, top of the key. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant reaches to Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. He kicks to Adams. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant against Russell. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound. Passes to Bain. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bain. 7 points for John Morant.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Russell passes to Prince. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Prince kicks to Towns. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Adams, some nice D.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Now, here's Morant for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
It's Morant with the drive. Brooks with no one around. Offline from the high post. Timberwolves trail by 4. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Russell dishes to Towns. Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Towns, the pass to Gobert. To tie it up. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bain drives in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Throws up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Those long arms of Jackson Jr. getting in the passing lanes.
Prince finds Edwards. Back to Prince. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Prince against Brooks. Back to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Grizzlies.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Ja Morant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota, trailing here by 8. There's the lob to Jackson.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And he makes that one.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant, the bounce pass. Towns with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That one's on Morant. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Torian Prince at the line for 2.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 5. Morant outside. And Adams kicks to Bane. And he overshot that one, missing. So it's Memphis. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the one. Now here's Leonard. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Here's Brooks. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Leonard. Morris outside. Driving to the basket. Pass to Leonard. Now George. From outside the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Bain. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Jackson with it. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George. And George with the jam.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Now Zubats. 4 on the clock. Morris for 3. Brooks with the rebound. And here's Morant. Outside Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. Back to Jackson. And Morant clears the board. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. The open shot by Brooks. Rebound by the Clippers. George outside. Leonard up top. Pass to Jackson. Here's the floater. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Morant against Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Back to Jackson. George against Bain. Spins. Oh, they need this. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Into the lane. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 5.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
And the Clippers call time here. And how about the former Grizzly, Mike Miller, here to cheer on his old team.
And they're delivering for him. This is the third incarnation of winning basketball in Memphis. He was part of the first.
The Clippers trail.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Leonard outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing. The three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Here's Bain. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Morris can't hit. And so it's Memphis with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Brooks from outside. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
Morris outside. George outside. Hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Up top, Morant, defended by Jackson. Here's the 3. Jackson can't get it to go.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
George passes to Leonard. Zubats with it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Now Morant. Pass to Adams. Zubats with the steal. Brooks against Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Gets the 3 to fall. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. 4 guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Okay, make some noise for your Grizzlies winner.
That'll be a 5-second call.
5-second inbound violation. Clippers ball.
So it's the Clippers now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Jackson against Morant. George passes to Morris. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Jackson. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid 3-point shooter.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Moran against Jackson. Jackson, pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George finds Morris. George outside. Tries the spin move. Back to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Morris outside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Brooks outside. And here's Morant. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 6.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And we're...
Your Grizzlies, 17. The Clippers, 15.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green, then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. On defense, the Clippers. 2-point game. Pass to Aldama. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Coffey. Here's Batum. Aldama grabs a board. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Jones against Wall. Powell, left side. Coffey on the wing. The 3 is up. Conchar pulls it in. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 44%. Not bad. Back to Tillman. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. To the inside. Pass to Conchar. Second chance shot. Here's Tillman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jones. The layup off target. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Coffey. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis leading. Right side Jones. Outside Green. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jones in the post. Wall covering. And the basket by Aldama. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Wall against Jones. Wall, the pass to Powell. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Jones' shot is good. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Inside, here's Batum, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Pass to Green. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Tillman. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Wall, the pass to Batum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Can't be too physical with Nicholas Batum. That's a recipe for fouling him and sending him to the line.
It's both from the stripe. 1:42 left in the third. Outside Jones. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Wall, the pass to Covington. Powell outside. Pass to Batum. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Tillman. Here's Aldama. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Pass to Coffey. Out to Powell from behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Powell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Wall against Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Dylan Brooks checked in for Green. And it's Bain in for Conchar. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Wall against Brooks. Outside Covington. He buries it from 3. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
Back to Jones. Over Wall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies out in front. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Memphis shooting around 44%. Not bad. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Out to Leonard. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Morant. It's deflected. Leonard with the ball. Here he goes.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jump.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
That one falls. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And stolen by Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Now here's Jackson. Back to Adams. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. The Clippers trail. Jackson, right side. George for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Morant against Jackson. Leonard outside. George outside. Jackson outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Zubac. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Creativity at its best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
George outside. Out to Leonard. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Outside Morant. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. Oh, he nails it!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
For 3, George. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Bain against George. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. Down low. And stolen by Leonard.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball. No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Morant against Jackson. Morant, the pass to Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. This one was in the balance right until...
Basketball fans, you've got, well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. Outside, Towns. Here's Prince, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Jackson down low. He's guarded by Russell. Leonard with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Russell looking it over. Outside, Towns. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Morris finds Leonard. That three off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now here's Towns. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
George against Russell. Back to George. Pass to Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Leonard. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the inside, Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Jackson misses. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Edwards finds Gobert. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here is George. And yes, it's good.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands. And most times, it's pretty good.
Edwards against George. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:36 left here in the first quarter. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Russell kicks to Prince. There's the triple. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Los Angeles leading by 3. Left side, George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Zubac, that's good.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Russell passes to Towns. And it's off from 3-point range. George against Prince. Outside, George for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Towns dishes to Edwards. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Prince wide open. Another miss by Minnesota. And George kicks to Leonard. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Towns wide open. Off target from outside. Jackson from long range. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Zubac, that's good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And it's Russell missing. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And here are the Timberwolves. Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Connects from 3-point range. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the wide open shot from Morris. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Towns. Russell inside. Jackson on him. And Zubats picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Clippers on defense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Russell finds Towns. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And George gets it to go.
PG's really refined his three-point shooting. He's an absolute laser now from distance, and that's a big part of his offense.
Up top, Edwards, defended by George. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Russell. A three from Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Russell with it. Guarded now by Morris. Towns for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Los Angeles. And they get it. And the shot goes in.
Well, Edwards looked almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Morris looking over the floor. To the paint, here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. And 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Here's Edwards. The Clippers grab the miss.
I'll tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Leonard the pass to George. Outside for Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 5 to shoot. The feed to Leonard. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Timberwolves trail by 17.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Outside, Towns. And that one released in time, but no good.
The end of the first half with the score.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
Minnesota Timberwolves 14, the Clippers 30.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
We've got Nas Reed. McDaniels is out there with Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Batum finds Powell. Back to Batum. Stolen by McDaniels. One-on-one here. Here's Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Los Angeles leading by 15. Coffee passes to Powell. To the middle, taken away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by McDaniel.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Wall looking for an opening. And the layup is good.
Confidence is so important at this level, and Wall has it. He takes pride in finding ways to score inside.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Wall. Outside Covington. Tries the spin move. Here's Coffee. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's McDaniels, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell. The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Down low. From 8. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Left side Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers leading by 15. To the middle, Powell finds Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
You know, in addition to being a fantastic shooter, Covington is also an incredible athlete. Somebody who looks to drop the hammer when he's free near the hoop.
Here's Noel. Pass to Anderson. Powell with the steal. Now here's Wall. Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Here's Noel. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 1:09 left to play here in the third. Outside Wall. Passes it to Batum. Anderson with the double team. Wall wide open. Cans it from downtown. Wall's got 7.
How about that? Nice to see Wall feeling it from beyond the arc. He's really worked hard to develop that shot.
Minnesota again turning it over.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Now the Clippers with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Kicks it to Powell. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Assist goes to
Howell's got his first points in this one.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Now the pass to Noel. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here's Wall outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break.
Your
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the guard position.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but he sure looked good there.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Outside for George. Jackson against Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 19. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Leonard with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Inside. Here's Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Now the Timberwolves with it. Russell high post. Jackson on him. Russell dishes to Towns. Offline with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Morris finds Jackson. Back to Morris. And he converts the layup.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Russell left side. Fires the 3. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Kicks it out to Leonard. Driving inside. And finished off by Leonard.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Now, here is Russell. Towns in the corner. Misses the 3.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
George, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Towns, the pass to Prince, and that one is stuffed right through.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Edwards against George. Outside for Jackson. Morris with the screen for Jackson. To the inside. And Morris throws it down.
And sporting those broad shoulders, Morris setting that solid pick, then rolling hard for the quick catch and finish.
Russell against Jackson. Russell high post. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert, and the rejection by Zubats. George way outside. And the dunk by Zubats.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Now here's Gobert. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Jackson against Russell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson kicks to Morris. A three ball. Drills it from outside.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
Here's Jackson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Jackson for three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Morant. Puts up a three. Towns with a rebound. Now Gobert. Pass to Towns. Oh, stolen by Morant. By himself. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Towns with the ball. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Morant, pass to Bain. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Prince. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
And again, Memphis no good. Morant's gone just 1 for 4 so far. And here's Edwards to the paint. Here's Gobert. Missed inside. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Here's Prince, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Towns can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. To the right side. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bane. Jackson finds Bane. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And there it is for him.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Morant. And that one's good. Morant's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Edwards. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Shot from 16. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Morant against Russell. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the wing, right side. Towns passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, the very definition of a modern NBA big. You've got to shoot with range. Karl Anthony Towns, yes, sir.
That one doesn't drop. And that does it for the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So, on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Pass to Brooks. Morant with it. Prince is there. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 8. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Outside Bain. Jackson, right side. Back to Bain. And they recover it. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Second chance effort. Rebound Minnesota. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Morant. And Gobert with a block. And they'll keep possession. Outside for Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Outside for Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Towns for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Outside Morant. Launches a 3. And it's Morant again missing.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Russell, and the layup is good off the glass. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires for 3. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gobert finds Russell. Back to Gobert. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's Morant. He's got 10. 44 seconds left in the second.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's Russell. He's got 6. Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
That free throw no good. A line change here for Memphis. And he ends up missing both free throws. Memphis trailing here. Here's Conchar. Outside, Green. Here's Conchar, guarded by Russell. Cranked it in off the glass. Conchar's got his first 2 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And a pretty tightly contested game.
18, the Grizzlies. 14. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. And that's the group of Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Green. No luck on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Anderson for 3. Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Memphis shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Outside Jones. Pass to Aldama. Takes it inside. Here's Conchar. Memphis needs to get off a shot. 4-3. Aldama, no good. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work. Consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Green. Here's Aldama. Anderson covers. Here's Conchar. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Memphis foul. Xavier Tillman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Reid in the post. Working on Green. Pass to Noel. Here's Reid. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the basket by Aldama.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Right side McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. Reid with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. Outside for Green. Pass to Aldama. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation is the buzzer sound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Anderson. Rebounded by Green. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. Jones has got his first points of the game.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's Noel. Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Anderson. Now Reed. And the baseline jumper, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Back to Green. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Pass to McLaughlin. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Aldama. Here's Conchar. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves on top. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. The shot is good by Edwards.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
And here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the middle. And stolen by Bain. Adams with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Morant, the pass to Adams. 3-pointer, Brooks. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The kick out to Edwards. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. To the inside, Russell. Oh, the swat by Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. From the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's and stolen by Morant. Jackson outside. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. And again, Memphis no good. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Bain. Jackson on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards comes with a double team. Pulls it. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
And they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Morant, pass to Adams. Brooks, right side. Jackson outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.119 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Memphis leading. Up top, Morant. Edwards pulls it in.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
1:03 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Towns. To stop the drought. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
Jackson outside. No good with the triple. Towns has got room. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Jackson finds Morant. Outside Bain. Fires from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Bain with it. From deep 3-point range. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top.
Well, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. They grab their own miss. Adams finds Morant. Clock at 6. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Jackson against Morant. Outside, George dishes it to Jackson. Back to George. The tray. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Now here's Leonard. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Fires for 3. Leonard, no luck. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant with it. George picks him up. Jackson kicks to Brooks. He dishes it to Morant. Out to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, Reggie determined that time. A great straight line angle he took. And he ended up fouling.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Here's Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thank you, David. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jackson looking it over. And George kicks to Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. From deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Adams outside. On the wing, Brooks. Tasty that time from Leonard.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morris outside. Jackson dishes to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
And finished off by Morant.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's George. He's got 6. Pass to Leonard. Outside for George.
Blocking foul called on Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Jackson finds Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 8-point game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Out to Morant. It's hauled in by Zubats. Leonard attacking Morris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 8. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Zubats. In the corner, George with it. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Jackson. Morris passes to George. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Brooks. To the middle. Here's Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Brooks after the basket by Los Angeles. Leonard attacking. He can't hit that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Morant outside. It's hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there are some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Now here's Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Over Morris. Jackson misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so here's Memphis. The Clippers getting the bucket. Morant with a wide open look. Jackson kicks to Morant. A three-pointer off the mark.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Oh, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Jackson. Steven Adams making his last shot. Takes it out to Leonard. 51 seconds left in the first half. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
George passes to Jackson. Out to Morris from downtown. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. And that one's good, Morant.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Back to Leonard, stolen by Brooks. And so it's Los Angeles in control with the night. Thanks so much, David and Wilbur.
25, the Grizzlies, 16.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell for the guard set. Albert Covington out there with Batum. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Los Angeles leading by 10. And here's Wall. Kicks it out to Covington. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Aldama passes to Concho. Powell pulls it in.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Covington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and you keep him engaged.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier. An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up been given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Yeah, I mean, from three, Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green. To the left side wing. This one for three. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Jones against Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam. I mean, overcoming that serious heel injury.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Conchar's got 5 points so far.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
From deep, Wall. Grizzlies with the rebound. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Batum with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Wall's running. Hangs. Got a piece of it. Outside, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Green. And there's the pass to Aldama. Clock at 4. Crosses over. He takes it up and lays it in. Aldama's got his first 2 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Wall passes to Batum. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 6 to shoot. Powell kicks to Wall. A floater. Shoots it up. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside, Jones. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. .58 seconds left to play in the third. Powell finds Covington. Jacks up a 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Covington's range is a big asset for this offense.
Passes it to Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. Over in the corner, Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clippers leading by 13. All with it, Jones covering. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Coffee passes to Powell. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Batum and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
Jones looking for an opening. Wall with some nice defense. And so it's Los Angeles finding a 15-point lead at the end. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Memphis, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. Leonard. And blocked by Bain. Adams outside. Jackson kicks to Adams. Pass to Morant. With the shot. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Morant outside. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside for George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Kept alive. Out to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Here we go, one-on-one. George finds Jackson. Leonard looking over the floor. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Bain passes to Brooks. Adams in the high post. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 17-point lead, their biggest. Stolen by Brooks. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers leading by 17. Outside Leonard. The pass to Morris. There's the dish to George. Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
2 minutes from
Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant outside. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jackson against Morant. Jackson passes to Zubac. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 1:25 left in the game. Launches a 3. And it's Morant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And George, here we go. And here's Leonard from 3. Morris, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Clippers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for George.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Jackson drives in. Stolen by Jackson. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brooks for three. And another miss by Memphis. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Jackson passes to George. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Towns for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Edwards. Takes the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Edwards. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. Misses off the right iron. Here's George. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Russell.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Russell. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Prince. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Out to Leonard. George with it. Prince is there. There's Jackson with the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
Russell with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Here's Prince. Here's Gobert.
Remaining in the first.
Towns against Morris. Towns passes to Edwards. Tries again. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Gobert. Shakes him. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
This is where size matters. No one stopping Gobert on that shot.
Russell against Jackson. Pass to George. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
That's tipped and stolen by Leonard. Out on his own on the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Prince. Outside for Russell. Clock at 4. 3-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Jackson finds George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Pass to Edwards. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here they come. And the dunk by Leonard.
Incredible effort by Kawhi. Picks it up with the claw, then off to the races.
Edwards. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Clippers.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. George outside, jacks up a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. George outside. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Towns for 3, gets the 3 ball to go. Towns has got 5.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
There's Jackson with the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Pass to Edwards. Launches it. He can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Leonard. Prince grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Now Towns. He's got 5. Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Gobert. Pass to Russell. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Got it.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
And Minnesota has possession, following the score by the Clippers. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Prince. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota basketball.
Shot clock at 3. Goes back up. The kick out to Edwards. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Out to Leonard. This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Russell. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Jackson. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
Left side, Russell. Pass to Prince. Off target at the rim. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. George, a deep 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Morris passes to George. Jackson with it. Towns covering. George against Edwards. George, no good. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Edwards finds Gobert. Towns with the ball. From deep. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And Leonard, here we go, kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morris. And stolen by Edwards. And here's Gobert from the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Clippers, 24. The Timberwolves, 13.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's McDaniels. Right side Anderson. Back to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Ball for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Outside, Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Back to Anderson. Pass to Noel, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
LA basketball.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Ball for 3. Here's Powell. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Covington. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Coffey. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. On the wing, Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. McDaniels with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And here's Wall. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's McLaughlin. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Down low. Here's Anderson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Minnesota charged with foul. Kyle Anderson, first personal foul.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Clippers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Wall, the pass to Powell. Here's Coffey. Fires the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Coffey, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here's Minnesota. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns, guarded by Morris. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. For three. Paul George pulls down the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The defender made him change his shot. Still got it up with the double clutch, but that's not what his coach was looking for.
Towns for three. That shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to George. Here's Morris. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. 17 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. A big... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Up top, George. Leonard outside. There's the steal. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
George for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson right side. And here's Leonard. George outside. Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Russell. No good off the back of the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Jackson. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Russell. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Ooh, poked away. Gobert passes to Edwards. Morris against Towns. Pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. From deep. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Edwards. Gobert passes to Russell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
George outside.
2 minutes.
Leonard on the wing. George against Edwards. Here's Jackson. Out to Leonard. George for 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Outside Russell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Towns for 3. And he can't get that one.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Russell. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Gobert. Yeah!
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Jackson finds George. Leonard outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. So it's Minnesota now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. 24 seconds left in the fourth. From downtown, the Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Let's hear it, fans. Time to get loud for your Clippers Breakers. All right, fans. Stand up.
Russell against Jackson. To end the drought. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Towns for 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.